Now, earlier in the show, we quoted Jim Harbaugh saying, "Jive turkeys." And now it's the portion of the program where we get to quote Richard Sherman using the word poop fest. You know, they don't teach you this kind of stuff in journalism school. Sherman made the statement describing Thursday Night Football, and look, I understand. I absolutely get it. I get it that the Seahawks got in at 1 a.m. from Green Bay, and they have to get ready for a contest tomorrow night. I understand that, and I get that completely. And Sherman and his teammates are going to be at 50 to 60%. That's what Richard Sherman said. And that figure coincides with what other NFL players have expressed about the short week. And I get it. NFL players, when you think about what they go through on a Sunday, they don't feel normal again to a Wednesday or a Thursday. Now you're going to play on a Thursday night? I get it. Sherman calls the NFL hypocritical for scheduling and playing Thursday night games while preaching player safety. And those are very valid and fair points. The lack of recovery impacts the quality of play. But you know who else is being hypocritical? Richard Sherman. Make no mistake, Thursday Night Football is a cash cow for the NFL. It's also a major financial boost for the players. Roger Goodell didn't go rogue here. He didn't act alone. The head of the Players Association, the overmatched D. Smith, signed off on this. D. Smith and the Players Association compromised player safety for money, too. It happened. Can we talk about that? Let's also remember how Richard Sherman barreled into Bills kicker Dan Carpenter earlier this year after the whistle. Now, I love Richard Sherman. I think he's brilliant. I think he's an amazing player. I think he's a true face of the league. But in terms of this, I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it. You know, the KC-Oakland game last week I thought was fun. Week before, you had the Vikings, a good one against the Dallas Cowboys. The key to that game, both teams played on Thanksgiving, so they were both on full rest. I think that's the adjustment for the league for the future, and I do anticipate that you're going to see buys worked in before Thursday Night Football. Because I understand what Sherman's saying. I understand it. And the NFL deserves blame for being hypocritical on player safety, as long as you share the blame with D. Smith and the Players Association.